Good morning. Well, France is no stranger to political drama, but this week has been unusually chaotic, even for French standards. Sébastien Lecornu resigned just a few days ago, and late on Friday night, it was announced that he would be reappointed. Just minutes after his reappointment, the Rassemblement National, the far-right party here in France, said it would not vote for this new government. On X, Jordan Bardella, the president of the party, called it a bad joke. Similarly, the hard left, La France Insoumise, has also said it would not vote in favour of this new government, but that was sort of expected for President Emmanuel Macron. He was not banking on the support of those two parties. On Friday, he held a 2-hour-long meeting with the main leaders of France's political parties. And coming out of those meetings, the left-wing parties said that they knew by that point that it would not be a left-wing prime minister, and that they were incredibly frustrated about that. Now, the socialists have said that they will not vote in favour of a government or a budget without that doesn't suppress the highly contentious 2023 pension reform, whereas other parties and the central bloc have said that they need the core of that pension reform to remain the same. Now, the clock is ticking for Sébastien Lecornu. He needs to form a new government by Sunday night so that he can put forward a budget by Monday. That's the deadline for the budget to be able to go through all the necessary checks so that it can be passed through Parliament by the 31st of December. That's when the current budget expires, and France just can't go without a budget.
Olivia, so far this is feeling like déjà vu. Do we know if Lecornu's 2.0 government is going to be any different?
Well, in order for it to succeed even just a little bit, it needs to be a bit different. Now, one thing and one highly contentious point in the government that he formed on Sunday night of last week was that there were some highly contentious figures. Bruno Le Maire, for example, as a defence minister, was hugely unpopular. Bruno Le Maire has said that he will step down, and hopefully his departure will make it easier for parties to coordinate. Another huge frustration with the government that he formed was that there were a lot of familiar faces from the previous government. There were a lot of the same faces who were dealing with the same portfolios. So in order to have real negotiations taking place, those faces do need to drastically change, and there needs to be some variety and diversity in his new government. Another point to mention is that his popularity has surprisingly increased this week. His popularity now stands at 28% among French people. That's mostly after his appearance on a hugely watched interview on French television on Wednesday evening. So we'll have to see what happens, but it will not be an easy job for Sébastien Lecornu, that is for sure.